Welcome. In this video, ZBCN coin price is preparing for another rise. We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. When we carefully examine the chart, we observe that the price action has recently formed one of the most classic and reliable patterns, a flag formation. This structure typically represents a brief pause or consolidation phase following a strong and sharp upward movement, during which the price moves within a narrowing range. In technical analysis, flag patterns are generally interpreted as continuation patterns, especially in upward trends. In the current situation, this is exactly the appearance we see. The price previously made a sudden and powerful jump upwards, and then paused, moving within a narrower range that forms a descending channel. This image suggests that the market is currently in a breathing phase and may soon make another upward move. One of the key characteristics of flag formations is that the initial sharp upward movement resembles a flagpole, and the subsequent consolidation zone represents the flag itself. These types of patterns indicate periods when market participants are taking profits and new buyers are waiting for better entry levels. Especially upward breakouts from these formations can signal strong moves that continue the previous bullish momentum. Currently, the price is located very close to the upper band of this flag structure, and a breakout above this level could trigger a new wave of buying. Typically, a significant increase in volume accompanies the breakout of such formations. This is because the breakout is seen by investors as a continuation signal, and once this signal is confirmed, new positions are opened. Professional traders who follow technical analysis often see a flag breakout as the starting point for renewed momentum and higher price targets. A similar scenario appears likely in the current chart, as the overall trend is upward and the price is nearing the upper boundary of the flag, setting the stage for a potential breakout. Another important point worth noting is that this flag pattern has formed in a very symmetrical and clean manner. Symmetrical and clearly defined patterns tend to have higher accuracy in technical analysis. This means that if the price breaks above the upper band of this formation, the resulting upward movement is likely to be both strong and sustainable. In such a scenario, the price may retest previous highs and potentially surpass them, creating new peak levels. After a flag breakout, it's common for the price to move up by an amount roughly equal to the length of the initial flagpole, the first sharp upward move. In technical analysis, this is known as the measured move target. If the current formation breaks upward, the price has a high potential to reach this technical target. Therefore, this could be an important opportunity for both short-term investors and medium to long-term traders. But we can't rely solely on the flag pattern for analysis. Let's also look at other metrics. Stay tuned. When we take a general look at the chart, we can clearly observe that the price movements have been shaped around a rising trend line. This ascending trend line stands out as an extremely valuable reference point from a technical analysis perspective. Such trend lines are particularly critical as they offer key insights into the overall direction of the market and help identify potential support and resistance zones. The current rising trend line has been touched by the price multiple times in the past, and each time, it has triggered strong upward reactions. This indicates that the trend line is being taken seriously by investors and is functioning as a technically strong support level. Rising trend lines are structures that indicate the market is buyer-dominated and that prices are gradually moving to higher levels over time. When evaluated in this context, the current trend line reflects signs of a healthy and sustainable upward movement. Each time the price has touched this line in the past, a strong wave of buying has emerged, pushing the price further up. This is a highly positive technical signal for both short-term and medium-term investors. There's a common rule in technical analysis: the more frequently a support or resistance zone is tested, the more reliable it becomes. At the moment, we see that the price is once again approaching this rising trend line. If the price touches this line again, just like in the past, the likelihood of a new upward reaction appears to be quite high. These kinds of technical scenarios usually show that investor psychology and market sentiment follow repetitive behavioral patterns. In other words, many market participants may be basing their positions on this trend line, making it highly likely for the price to encounter buying pressure in that region once again. Such rising trend lines also provide psychological reassurance to investors, especially as the price nears this line. Investors who remember the previous reactions and consider this trend line an important support level may be more inclined to open long positions. This increases the chances of the price responding with an upward move each time it approaches the trend line. A similar scenario may currently be unfolding, and as the price nears this line again, it becomes a point that investors should closely watch. From a technical perspective, repeated touches of a trend line strengthen it even further. That's because the line becomes not only a technical indicator, but also a psychological boundary that reflects investor behavior. Particularly traders who have seen strong upward moves in response to this line in the past may be inclined to re-enter positions upon its retest. This helps form a strong support zone in that area. Right now, a similar scenario seems quite likely. The price moving toward the rising trend line increases the chances of a retest and signals that an upward move may follow from a technical standpoint. Additionally, during the formation of this rising trend, the fact that the price has consistently made higher lows and higher highs shows that this is a healthy uptrend. A healthy upward trend not only brings short-term reactions but also signifies long-term sustainable growth. When the chart is examined carefully, it becomes clear that the 200-day exponential moving average, EMA, which is frequently used in technical analysis and closely followed by many investors, has been working in strong alignment with price movements. This moving average not only serves as an effective tool for identifying the long-term trend direction, but also acts as a significant dynamic support level for the price. Especially in recent times, we can clearly observe that each time the price has approached the 200 EMA, it has encountered strong buying reactions. These reactions have propelled the price upward from its current level, triggering the start of new bullish waves. The 200 EMA is often preferred by long-term and institutional investors to determine the overall market direction. As long as the price remains above this average, it generally indicates a positive market trend. In the current case, the price approaching this line can be interpreted as a highly noteworthy technical development, because, as seen in previous instances, increased buying volume and renewed investor confidence around this level could indicate the beginning of a new upward move. In particular, when past data is examined, we come across numerous examples where the price has bounced strongly after touching the 200 EMA. This shows that the moving average is not just a theoretical indicator, but also a level that is seriously followed in practice and directly influences price behavior. In technical analysis, the fact that certain levels have worked in the past increases the likelihood of similar reactions occurring in the future. Therefore, the current movement of the price toward the 200 EMA is considered a significant event on many investors' radars and is shaping expectations in a bullish direction. Considering the current technical structure, we can see that the price is once again approaching the 200 EMA level. If this approach results in a touch similar to previous examples, the likelihood of the price bouncing upward from this level is considered quite high. These kinds of bounces produce positive signals both technically and in terms of investor psychology. The 200 EMA shows us long-term trends. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.